Dom, what's up, man? How you doing tonight, man?
This video.
What the hell? What happened? I thought you were doing good.
来意，义父已有神力傍身。你的来意，义父已有神力傍身。
Why wasn't this guy here before? Well, let me turn this down a little bit. It's hell loud in my ear. So wait, what happened? Mango, come here. Oh yeah, hell no. No, don't do that because you'll never get paid. Damn it. Carport collapse and the gutters of the side of the helmet. Water seeping in and damage collapse back in winter. Never changing it. These to reflect the bell. Yeah, no. That being able to lock your house up, no, that's a must. You can't. That shit's not okay. I don't know how people get away with that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody gets hit with being a slumlord once, they should have to pay like hardcore penalties. If it happens again, they should go to jail. If it happens a third time, they should not be allowed to ever rent out properties ever again. So the crazy thing is, too, slumlords, can, dude, they can make you feel like a complete failure. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You're doing your best. You positively can to try to provide for your family. And then, you know, you have to come home to like shit falling apart because they refuse to fix it. And then on top of it, you're probably getting charged like an exorbitant amount of money for like minimal living conditions too. It's wild.
终于来了。跪下！出于凡人，有几分本事。 区区凡人，竟以为能与吴抗衡？
So, check this out. When my wife and I first got together, right? The very first place that we ever got was this little tiny ass apartment in a quadplex, right? You know, it's one building but 4 apartments. And there were the 2 downstairs apartments, which had doors in the front of the building. And then there's a staircase that went up through the center of the building. And at the very top were just both of our doors right there next to each other. I mean, you could literally touch both of them like this. It wasn't like a staircase where you could like look over the side. It was a staircase that was, you know, this wide. And it went up like a hallway, like an elevating hallway. And I was on felony probation and parole. And I asked them constantly, dude, they would have like roaches and shit all over the front porch, and like beer cans and empty whiskey bottles, and they were our landlord too. And I asked them like, hey, look, you guys are adults. You're allowed to do whatever you do, but we share like a little 3 foot by 3 foot front porch, right? Can you guys please just keep this in your apartment or clean it up? And they pretty much told me, screw off. And we were there for 18 days. The first day that we stayed the night there, we took a shower. The paint peeled off the entire, they painted over, it was like a linoleum. So there was like a tub unit that had like a linoleum wall connected to it. So it just slapped against the bathroom wall. They just painted over the whole thing with like, you know, like they like hand brushed it. So the paint peeled right off. They tried to charge us $4,000 for that shit. They said that we destroyed their paint. And one of the outlets in the kitchen caught fire. Like it shorted and caught fire. I had to put it out. They charged us for that. It was faulty wiring. And they tried to charge us for that. They tried to charge us $600 to replace the light switch. And I was like, bro, they're over at Home Depot for $1.99. I can go get one right now. Nope. And then, what else did they do? They had, they had a cat. And the cat pissed on our front door. They tried to charge us for that. Dude, they tried to charge us $1,500 for cleaning. For animal waste cleaning. because their cat pissed on our front door, dude. And my father-in-law was fire captain for the Emeryville Fire Department in California, like where Pixar Studios is and all that shit. And my wife just called him to ask about the faulty light switch, and he came over and he was like, no, that was back like before my father-in-law, like when he still liked me. Yeah. But it's a shitty situation, dude, because you know what I mean? Scummy ass people like that just get away with it. And dude, it's sad. Dude, she always gets me with that. If you've got all the receipts, then yeah. One thing that will help you is documentation. Document everything. If you can go to your phone company and document every text, every phone call that you had with this individual, if you can document any email, if you can document any time that you came into verbal contact or physical contact with them, like talking to them face to face and whatnot, anything and everything that you have that can document that you went through the proper channels of, hey, you know, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be fixed. Because things like the front door, security is a must. You have to have proper working doors and windows. You can't rent out an apartment to somebody that does not have properly sealed and properly working doors and windows. You can't. I'm sorry. Plumbing, waste removal, anything wrong with the plumbing, like you know, where your water source is or where you dump your fecal and urine matter, that's a must. If any of those are not in proper working order, you're technically not allowed to rent out in situations like that. Anything that jeopardizes the safety of the person, like anything, like if there's exposed wiring or maybe there's a heating element that isn't working properly, something along those lines. Those are all things that would be classified as, nope, we're doing this. I'm not paying you rent. Refrigeration, unless you like deliberately break the refrigerator, i.e. like punching holes and stuff in it, actually, no, I take that back. Never mind. The apartment doesn't have to provide the refrigerator. I was thinking of something else, because I've lived in a lot of apartments that didn't come with a refrigerator. And I don't think a stove is like mandatory either. Don't quote me on that. But like any sort of appliances, I don't think are mandatory. for an apartment. But access to heating and air, those have to be a must if you're renting out to somebody. You cannot rent an apartment to somebody without that apartment having proper heating and air, because too many elderly people were dying, and too many people with infants were dying. I forgot what the law is called, and it might be different in California. Let me see. Hold on. Not hearing, heating. Yes, if your landlord refuses to fix your broken heating and air conditioning system, and if those systems are a part of the agreed upon amenities in your lease, you may have grounds to sue them. Landlords generally have a responsibility to maintain a habitable living environment, which often includes ensuring essential systems like heating and cooling are functional. So that would probably go with document everything. Keep detailed records of all communication with your landlord. Yeah, written notice. Send a formal written notice to your landlord outlining the issue. Consider repair and deduct. You already talked about that. What's up, Sniper? And then sue in small claims court, seek legal advice. I do know that the doors and the windows thing, you can't rent out an apartment to somebody that does not have proper working doors and windows. And one of the reasons why is if there's an event of like a fire or something, and like let's say the person can't open the window because it's stuck, or you know, like you have old ass windows that have that shitty ass old glass that breaks easy, and you can like slice open your stomach on the way out of it. That's all a threat to living conditions. Not even just from like a hazard, just, you know, like somebody fucking breaking into your front door, dude. Bro, why that 3 times I used the whistle? Why didn't... Oh yeah, that's a fucking no-go. That is a no-go. If your door is just opening from the wind, that is a, especially like the front door, that is a no-go. Your front door, the front door, like you can't just put like a screen door up as a front door and call it good. You know what I mean? The front door has to be like, you know how like the rest of the rooms in your house, like sometimes are really super hollow and light, and you can like push your finger through the door, like through the actual door itself. The front door has to be like a solid frame door that fits perfectly into the into the oh god, dude, why am I drawing a blank on the name right now? Into the door frame. Let me see right here what the exact law is, because like I said, it varies from state to state. So renting out a domicile requires ensuring the front door meets various safety and security accessibility standards to protect tenants and comply with regulations. These qualifications vary depending on location and type of dwelling, i.e. apartment versus single-family home, but generally include security. Durable door and frame. The door and its frame should be sturdy to deter forced entry. Quality locks. Door must have installed and maintained working locks, especially deadbolt locks with a throw of at least 13/16 of an inch on the main entry door. The California Civil Code specifies that the bolt must protrude into the door jamb. Peepholes and viewers. A wide-angle peephole or viewer in the door that allows residents to identify visitors without opening the door. Safety, fire rating. In certain multi-unit dwellings like apartment buildings or hotels, the door may need to be fire rated and equipped with self-closing mechanisms to help contain fire and smoke. That's irrelevant to you. Emergency egress. Doors must be capable of opening easily from the inside in the event of an emergency, according to the NFPA. I don't know what the NFPA is. Accessibility. For certain types of multifamily dwellings, the front door and the dwelling unit entrance door need to meet 80... that doesn't apply to you because you're not a hotel. Sound and operable. The door should be in a good condition, free from significant damage, and operate smoothly. Weather tightness. The door should be adequately sealed against weather elements, meaning if it rains, there shouldn't be water coming in under your front door. Have you played the game called Last Stop? I think you really... Last Stop. No, I don't think I've ever heard of that game. But that's what I mean. There's certain regulations that landlords have to meet to be able to put you or other beings into a living domicile. Like, they can't just throw you into a fucking mud hut and call it a day. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like, you have to have proper plumbing. You know what I mean? They can't rent an apartment to you and then just give you a bucket to shit in. It has to have proper working plumbing and access to electricity, I think, in certain forms. Like, you can't just rent out an apartment to somebody that doesn't have proper working electrical outlets. Wiring has to be up to code. There cannot be any exposed wiring, and there can't be any wiring of a certain type that was, I think the year was like 1955, but there was a certain way that they used to do wiring back in the old days. It was just straight up exposed copper wire. They can't. It all has to be insulated copper wire that goes, and it should be, doesn't have to be, but it should be marked, you know, black, white, green. Green is for the ground, white is the hot, and I think black is the neutral. I know that you don't have to have like garbage provided for you. That's like one of those things that's usually included with the lease. They don't have to provide you with electricity. They just have to provide you with access to electricity. They have to provide you with proper working plumbing. You have to have properly secured windows and doors. You have to have properly working locks on all your exits and entrances. In a lot of places too, if you live in an upstairs apartment, they have to provide you with a fire ladder too. Not in all places, but in a lot of places that I lived when I was younger, if you lived in an upstairs apartment, there was a compartment inside of one of the closets that had what's called a fire ladder. And that's if the downstairs is on fire or you can't get out the front door. The fire ladder is basically, I actually have one of these days we'll show you. It's in my kids' room, and like once every 3 or 4 months I make my kids show me how they use it. But it's basically like a ladder that rolls up into a ball, and then it's got 2 big ass metal hooks on it. So if there's ever a fire while you're upstairs, you just pop open the window, you hook the 2 ladders into the 2 hooks into the window seal, and then you throw it over and it unrolls straight down so you can climb out without injuring yourself. Like I said, I don't know if that has to be provided. I just know that in a lot of places that I lived when I was younger, a lot of the upstairs apartments had little compartments in the closet with that ladder inside of that little compartment. But you need to make sure that you document everything. Document. Everything has to be documented to a T. I know it sucks, but you're going to have to be the one that does all the footwork, all of it. You're going to have to document every phone call, every email, every text. If I were you, every time I talk to this person in person, I'd be fucking recording them with my phone. It's just CYA, cover your own ass. Because what'll happen is, one day, if you don't have documentation of something, right, and let's say after you've already reached out to him or her, whoever it is, if you've reached out to that person and you say, I need XYZ fixed, right, and they refuse to fix it, and then you retort with, okay, well, I'm not going to pay you until you fix it. I would not be around that person or try to contact that person without that conversation being recorded, because all it takes is one moment where that person has to say, you know what, I was too afraid to deal with this because they called me up and they started threatening to end my life and I feared for my safety. That's why you need to fucking document every little thing that you possibly can, and do not talk to that person without some sort of like recording or something like that to protect yourself from any lies that this person may throw out about you. It sucks, but that's what I would do in that situation. And you know what, dude? We need to bring in hell on earth, dude. I'm tired of waiting for people that screw other people over nonstop. I'm tired of waiting for them to get their suffrage, dude. We need to bring back hell on earth, dude. Are you sure it's called Last Stop, Sniper? And are you sure I've played it before? Let me see, hold on. I've never played this before, but it looks pretty interesting. Jermaine, how's it going, man? Oh, I forgot the new patch was out. Did they put any of the patch notes in? How do you look to see the patch notes? That's new. That's fucking cool too. Get her!
多云散雾，摘星剑月，多云散雾，摘星。
Ah.
无光绿，区区
I feel like I was doing better with the axe with her. I need to play around with this shit a little more too. Because I was trying to figure out all this stuff on my own without like having to go to YouTube or anything. And I was not setting my builds up properly. I was trying to play it like it was Dark Souls or something, and it does not. I was trying to go in there and just swing a sword and shit, and yeah, no. No, that's not how. I wonder what the hell she's weak to. We can try a few different things. I don't want to go to the internet for everything, man. I want to figure out some of the shit on my own. There it is, right there. Poise break, lightning, frostbite, corruption, and blight. I wonder if poise break would phase her at all. Okay, let's try this. Hold on. Okay, I'll pull off those two, and I'll go to... Actually, no, I'll pull off these two right here. Oh, no. Bone Needle Arcane. Which one? Oh, there's Poise Break right there. I screwed that one up. Where's the other one at? There's this one, that one. I still haven't figured out how to unlock that fourth slot yet. Or the 5th slot. Okay, let's try this right here. Wrong way. I need to go let my dogs out really quick here in a minute. There's a deer she's fucking with my dogs. And it's starting to piss me off. Oh, dude, she always gets me with that. Dude. Dude. Ah! I wanna kiss you all over and over and again. Burn buildup, corruption buildup, paralysis. Actually, what is the other one that uses magic potency? Increase your weapon's spell potency. Endow your weapon with the ability to leech health from enemies. That actually sounds pretty gnarly. Used via tempering to increase your weapon's feathering potency. What was this again? Burn, corruption, paralysis, blight, and frostbite. I wonder if frostbite would work on her. Let's try that. And then go over here. Are more potent while at above. No. What is this? While at above 90%, the final strike of weapon light attack combos restores some health on hit. What is this right here? Bone needle, poise break, used to be a tempering to boost your weapon's poise break buildup. No. Used via tempering to boost your weapon's frostbite buildup. Wait. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that. Spell potency. Spells. Oh, okay. Those are what? See? I'm still figuring shit out. Let's try that. All right, let's try this. I may at some point in time have to go check out a couple of guides. I wish I had more time to play around with it, but lately with work and everything that the kids got going on, I only get like an hour and a half to 2 hours a night, and that's it. Oh shit. Oh my god, dude. I saw a video earlier this morning. I was just kind of scrolling through YouTube while we had a break. And this dude posted a video of... The video was called, "We Have a Souls-Like Fatigue and I Know Why." And... I just simply put, this opinion is crap. I don't know what you're talking about. Every time a new Souls-like comes out, if it's good, it sells in the millions. But as for a fatigue, I don't think we have a fatigue. I think people like you just have a bias towards Souls-likes. And this dude got super pissed off and offended and started saying I was attacking him and saying that I was attacking his opinion, and I was like, yeah, that's what happens on the internet. You come out with an opinion. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Dude. This bitch is pissing me the fuck off. Okay, that doesn't do shit to her. Let's try this spell.
摘星，溃星，我云散步，无光绿，我云散步，不与凡人有几分本事？
Oh my god, dude!
竟以为能与无抗衡？
To be honest, dude, I mean, you know me, I'm not a big GTA person. And the James Bond game looks alright. It looks like the gameplay looks a lot like... Okay, the fire doesn't work. That's too slow. This doesn't work. Is there anything... I wonder if this will work. Let's try that. The James Bond game looks alright. I mean, the GTA 6 game is going to probably be the highest selling game of all time. People have been waiting for that game for like 12 years. And I'm not saying that it's going to be a bad game, and I'm not saying that GTA games are bad games. I'm just not a huge... I'm more into stuff like this right here. You know, like ancient Chinese mythology and, you know, Japanese Sengoku era, you know, European in the bush! European medieval, you know, like folklore fantasy, dragons and wizards and big swords and magic casting and all that. Let's try despair. We'll try that, and then I know fire isn't doing shit to her. We can try that. Let's try this. I'm missing a lot of spells too. I'm missing because the video that I watched today, the guy was fighting that tiger dude that I'm fighting right, the other boss that I'm fighting, and he was casting all kinds of shit at that dude, like flying through the air casting shit. Dude! Bro, I was off to the side of her, man.
云散步，逆水波涛动，一射惊天穹。问问能双刃，恒星碎一球。无光律动。那人之外，竟还有人能伤我。摘星，多云散步。摘星剑月，无光律，多云散步。区区凡人，竟以为能与无抗衡？
Where the boys at? Josh, Josh, come on, Josh. What? Then go get groceries. Stop standing there. Okay. This is stressing me the hell out. I don't get
义父已有神力傍身，
that guy. Oh yeah, let me take this off since I can't use it. Oh my fucking god. Dude. What the fuck? Dude, I have to beat at least one of these damn bosses tonight. Why am I using fucking two of them? Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god!
Hey Dad, can we do cake?
Why? No. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. No. I have Sonic Frontier, I just don't. I've never played it. Dude! Dude! No! Dude! This is fucking bullshit, man. Oh my god, dude! Are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit? Ah! Dude, come on! Dude. Oh my god! I can't pause this, dude. I don't know. Come on, go, move. answer when you're done. Hi, Bubba's. Hi. You're sweaty, huh? You're sweaty, huh? Yeah, how's my big boy doing? How's my big boy doing? How's my big boy doing? Yeah. Yeah? Oh, all the bright colors, huh? Yeah. All the bright colors, huh? Yeah. Yay.
Watch him, he can clap, clap.
Clap.
Yay! Show daddy! Show daddy!
Let me see you clap.
Ozzy! Yay! Clap, clap! No? Yay!
Come on, clap. Clap.
Usually he doesn't like sitting.
Oh. Yeah.
That's a trap. Yay!
Let's see you clap.
No, Yay! Ozzy!
Clap.
Ozzy!
Hey.
Yay! Clap! Clap! Yay!
He thinks you're clapping for him.
I know.
He's like, yes, praise me. Praise me. All right, thank you. There we go. That was my good luck charm. I don't get what the feathering is. What is the feathering? Like, does the feathering happen? You gain access to tempering after defeating Master Raider, man-eating Dutonga, lights and temple, and then tempering. You can choose bone. No, god damn it. Inner demon provides maddening incense. Increases madness when used and also prevents the loss of madness for... No, I want gaining, losing, killing non-feathered human... I already read that. Effects of madness. Wuchang's eyes turn red while at above 50% madness. Activating related nodes in the impetus repository gains enhanced effects. Demonic marks begin appearing while at above 90% madness. This makes you deal and take increased damage and increases the red mercury gained from defeating enemies. If you've unlocked the conversion node in the impetus repository, your swift draws become more potent and restore health on hit. If you wish to cleanse your madness... No, they're eating all my chicken food. Okay. Oh my god, not this shit again! Dude! God! Dude! Oh my god, dude! Didn't even fucking touch me! Dude, I wasn't even near him. Wasn't even near his ass. Okay, that's just a distraction. Oh, dude! What the? I don't think I have that. I don't have it. I don't think I have those either. What is it? Palace Maid's hairpin. I have that. Feng Ling's wedding dress. I don't have that either. And then Palace Maid's bracelet. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I have that. And then what's the other one? Mistress of the Night. I don't have those either. Oh my god, dude!
Hey,
What?
they let Nightfalls out earlier.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. If she wants to go out, fine. Bro! Dude, I'm stuck. I'm fucking stumped. I don't know what to do. I don't know why it's doing that, dude. I don't know why it's doing that. Why it's doing it twice. I'm only hitting the button one time. And it's activating it twice. Dude, it's not the armor. I'm getting fucking hit when the boss isn't even... On 3 separate occasions tonight, I've seen it kill me where there was no contact. Oh my fucking god, dude. Are you serious? Oh my god, dude. There it is. Here's where I die. Got him! Oh! Oh, yeah!
你的意志，我当秉承，传给他。
A remnant from the War of the Ancients, representing a fearsome power when combined with other chisels forms a complete artifact capable of increasing the mana base's recovery potency to its maximum from within the impetus repository. Legend claims Zhang Zhang's rampage claimed innumerable lives as bloodshed, birthing only blah fucking blah blah blah. I beat your ass after 100 tries. What is this? Each effect originates from its cause and objects. Each object has the power to alter the chain of causality, entering the dream at a shrine to receive the primordial deity's guidance and continue your journey. Wait, what? An ancient object has the power to alter the chain of causality. Enter the dream at a shrine to receive the primordial deity's guidance and continue on your... Was that the last boss? Homeboy's not out here anymore either. That's good. I'm glad. No, I don't wish. I want these games to be... As long as it's not as long as fucking the first Berserker was, dude. The first Berserker was absurdly long. That's what she said. All right. I need to start pushing down this way, so let's go 5 vitality. I don't understand. What the hell was it talking about with the deity, though? Dude, this game has such a beautiful world. It really does. It really truly reminds me of that feeling that I got when I first played Sekiro. It's really given me like flashbacks to those moments. Yeah, I mean, look at the tree, dude. And I know that's like, look at, he's telling us to look at a tree. But look at the grain and the roots and how it like blends with the rock. And like they took their time with this. It wasn't just some bullshit that they slapped together. You know what I mean? Like,
老娃娃，我就叫你远离是非之地嘛，又到争馆搞啥子？
shut up.
前中犯下诸
Bro, what's up with your head, dog? Are you...
早该顺应命数，可惜还有人在逆行因果，想让他死而复生。世人妄图操纵此力，但
Bro, is he bald? And that's a bird shitting on his head? Like, what's going on here?
我晓得你想要的是啥子。
I like it how he has that, like, Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force haircut going on.
与你指条命。
Fuck it. Let's go to Hill's Watch. Let's go. Why not? What time is it, dude? Oh my god, it's already almost 10:15. Bro, come on. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, that guy always gets me, even when I know he's coming. I really should have paid attention to what he said. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. I still have to fight that bird lady. Oh. That takes me back to where I just was at, so... Okay, well, let's run to the top of the hill this way. What the hell? That was weird. I still haven't used one of those in combat yet. So I don't know if they work good or whoa, wait, what's down there? Oh. It just came from that way. Are we coming up to another bitchin' boss fight? If Bow Sorcerer is that tiger dude, then yeah. But if you're talking about the wild ass lightning chick, then no. She's still a little out of my league. I still need to figure out. I'm trying to do as much of this game as I possibly can without having to go to the internet to look shit up. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely want to figure out all these little, like, tips and tricks and shit on my own. But some of it, dude, is... I only get, like, an hour or so a night. Oh, shit! I didn't even see... From what I did read, though, she is an optional boss. So I'm probably just going to wait on her for a little bit until I'm a little more leveled up. Like I said, I love it when these games, when you're playing them and you're like getting your ass kicked and you're getting your ass kicked because you're just like, man, I don't feel like I'm not getting it, and then all of a sudden, bam, it just clicks. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever played a Souls-like or a Soulsborne, you know that feeling that I'm talking about when all of a sudden the mechanics just, you're just like, oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? When the light bulb turns on. And I hate having to look stuff up because I feel like these games they're not very like high in rewards. It's the actual beating of the challenge that's the reward. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't really like Neo, because Neo has that weird like jackpot style loot system. And I'm not saying that I hate it or I dislike it or I think it's a shitty game or anything. I don't really like the loot system. Cloudspire is year round. The soup is made. Blah, blah. Alright, spicy soup. Now, is there a way to tell if these things are a mimic or not? Because I've run into two of them, three of them. I've run into three of them so far that are mimics. There's one down in the caves. There's one right before the Sioux Temple. And then there's another one on where you're going through the Valley of the Dead or whatever. I mean, yeah, if you hit it to check, it comes to life. Did I respond to that, Sniper? Hold on. What is it? The Echo of Lu Chengen? Echo of... No, I've got Echo of Lu Bingshong and Echo of the Great Centipede. Echo of Dutonga, Echo of Lu Honglu, and Echo of Zhang Shanghong. What is this? Leap forward and smash the ground, creating a thunderstorm that causes lightning damage and paralysis buildup. That actually sounds pretty... I like this because it's a little healing circle. I love this spell right here. It just takes way too long to get off. Let's try this instead for a little while. Oh shit. What the hell? Alright. Hang on, let me That's the lightning guy, right? Sekiro! Bro, I can't wait for Mortal Shell 2. I cannot wait for that. I might even play... You know what? I'm going to play Mortal Shell on the Switch here pretty soon.
现贼侵占我真武关，几经途径关中弟子。我那时若在关中，只怕也难逃毒手。如今大仇得报，真是罪有应得，罪有应得呀！我如今。
Where's the other guy at? What the hell was... Oh, those are rats. Bro, don't you think it's kind of weird how, like, giraffes are only in Africa, right? Chickens were, like, only in Africa for a long time. Same thing with zebras. You know, turkeys were only in certain parts of North America. You know, pheasants were only in certain parts of Asia. You know, the panda is only in certain parts of Asia. You know, the elephant was, I think, only in certain parts of Africa. Horses were like a desert animal, weren't they? I can't remember where horses come from. But all these animals, right, were in their respected areas. But I can't ever remember reading about rats being isolated to one certain part of the world. And I don't know if it's because people have always been sailing, and where there was people sailing, there were rats, like, foraging in the food storages. Bro, where is this little kid at? Bro, where the hell is this? I don't know, man. Where is this damn kid? I don't know where the little kid is. I don't know. Winnie, where you been hiding? Caca hoo hoo.
爷们儿，这
今天又带了什么好东西？拿来给老夫长长眼吧。哎呀，这东西，姑娘，这东西换作以往，我可据说，县贼扫荡了蜀王府。哎呀，老夫听闻后可是心痛了好久。哎，没想到还能从姑娘手上见着。
Sovereign's
哎呀，真是缘
felt
分呐。
hat. What is this? 8,000, so that would put me at what, 22, 23,000. I don't know what the hell that dude's get down is. I checked the I just want to farm a couple of times. Whoa! All right. Let's go. Oh my god, with the blood-sucking bullshit. Okay, so I should have to only do this like once or twice more. I don't know. I feel like the Joker today. He may be at the warship rise downstairs. No, I checked all through all that crap. Dude! She never drops anything cool. Yeah, sit your ass down. Let me see. Alright, I have enough to level up. Let's see, where should I, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, right here. Or should I go right here, this side? Strength boosts your damage with wielding great axes, long swords, and spears. Yeah. Cyan Feather Chisel and Lost Remains. But I'll try here one more time, and then what time? Oh my God, it's almost 11 o'clock. We'll go look for him real quick, and then we'll try that boss chick one time. Okay. I don't understand this, dude. This is the third time that this has happened to me. Where it says that there's an NPC in a certain area and they're not there. Oh, wait. I think I know where he is. This is not how I get up there. Just F. Everyone F. Whoa! Winnie, what happened, dude? What's going on? I don't know. I'll have to come back to him. Oh no, this isn't where I wanted to go. Damn it. Let's try this one time. Go to the wedding hall. What's at the wedding hall? I don't have that area yet.
终于来了。
Oh, damn it. Dude!
不与凡人，有几分本事。散步。卷波涛动，逆水惊天穹。无光力。万水刃，操碎阴弦。散步。其我动作轻易，怎会孕于凡人之手
Oh, shit!
愧对诸位。
Sit down, bitch! Oh, 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 oh. Dude. Okay. This shit right here is OP as fuck. Increases your what? Not this one. Not this one. I could have changed that one. What is it? It's something. Oh, it's a. one of the rocks or whatever, dude. It increases your attack power with every successful attack. Oh, this is the other side. Watch, this dude's gonna come down. Oh my God. I did not think that I was gonna beat her, dude. I really didn't. I came in here as like a DPS check to see how well I could hold up against her. And pow. I put the smack down on that ass. Yeah. I said kapow. I said good night. I said good night, bitch. Good night. What's up, Devin? I am not sure what Lurk TV is, but that's the feeling I'm talking about right there. No, like, tutorial guides, no. Where's this dude at? Oh, what time is it? All right, you guys. Let me go talk to old boy over here. Oh yeah.
今天又带来什么好东西？老夫早儿飞往传闻姑娘的这些好物，姑娘不妨一看。
What is this? Increases your weapon's blunt attack power. That's it? I mean, shit, I'm still gonna buy it, but yeah, I could have put something else on, because, oh, well, I think she's classified as a, no, I don't think, maybe not. Let's try this new spell on for size, though. What is this? Channel water vapor and condense it into sharp. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know where this old guy is at. Oh, yeah, I haven't been able to fight any of the vendors yet. Although I did the bigger dude, the vendor, the one that sells the pendants and the I like threatened him once, but other than that, that's it. I don't know where this dude is at. I'm gonna have to look up where he is because he gives me something. And I don't want to progress forward until I get the item that he gives me. But it took a minute to get things going, but tonight was a really, really successful night. Really successful. I honestly didn't think I was going to beat the bow sorcerer, but there it is. I put the schmackalackin' on her. She got shellacked. Not really. I got lucky, dude. I got lucky that dude was drawing so much aggro on her. Really, if it would have been a one-on-one, she would have kicked my ass. Anyway, all right, you guys. I'm gonna head out. I want to thank all you guys for stopping by tonight. You know, you guys have all been amazing as always. You know. Winnie, whatever you're going through right now, I hope you you successfully navigate this situation. You know, life is full of ups and downs, and you know, one thing that I realized way too late in life is that the downs are just as important as the ups, because without the ups, we wouldn't be able to recognize, or without the downs, we wouldn't be able to recognize the ups. You know what I mean? And it makes the ups that much sweeter when you're a part of them. You know, without the ups and the downs, what would be the point to life? You know, life would be really boring. But like I said, whatever it is that you're going through right now, man, I hope you successfully navigate it, and I hope you have the ability to learn something from it. You know, knowledge is our best tool. It's our best weapon. It's our best defense. And yeah. And then Dom, you as well. I hope whatever situation you're going through, man, scum lords fucking suck. And I hope you are able to get you and your family into a safer situation. Sniper, thanks for fucking helping out as always. You always help me with like the coolest little tidbits of information that seem to get me through. Devin, I appreciate your support. I wish you could chat a little bit more, but either way, I still really appreciate your support. I didn't realize that you hung out as much as you did. Oh shit, am I bleeding? Fuck, I am. So, once again, man, I really appreciate you. One of these days, we're going to have to hear some of those cool-ass stories. And then if New Era Gaming is still here, thanks for the support as well. I greatly appreciate it. And hopefully, I wanted to hop into Hell Is Us demo tonight, but I got a late start. We got 2 birthdays back to back right now, so we've just been preparing for both of those. And tomorrow, with it being Friday, I will definitely hop into this because I want to check it out and see how it looks on the PlayStation versus how it looked on the Steam store or on Steam. And then we'll knock out some more Wuchang. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch me play the Hell Is Us beta last time, imagine like Dolmen or Scars Above with like a Mortal Shell tone. You know, a little more adult, a little more, or a little less cartoony looking, with like a Dark Souls feel. You know, dark areas, swampy areas, tunnels, caves, all that kind of stuff. I had a lot of fun with it, and it feels like it's going to be another great Souls-like to add to the collection, so I'm super excited for it. I think the second part of the Battlefield 6 open beta is open this weekend, so we'll be diving into that as well too. I've watched some videos of this game and it looks fantastic. I am really excited for it, and honestly I hope it smacks the shit out of COD and puts COD in its place, because COD has basically just become a fucking Fortnite 1.5. It's ridiculous, dude. Anyway, I want to go back to the old days of like Call of Duty World War II and stuff like that, dude. Those were some damn good days, bud. Those were some damn good days. I do need to hop back into Shadow Labyrinth at some point in time. But this weekend, I plan on working on my room and getting rid of a lot of stuff and getting it organized for the kids' birthday party, because we're going to have a lot of people here and they're going to be using the bathroom. So I want to make sure that my room gets all fixed up. And once I'm done with that, I want to take you guys, because a couple of you have been asking for me to do a tour of my room and show off a lot of my cool statues and shit like that. So I'm going to try to knock that out this weekend. That way I can take all the stuff that I don't want anymore and either give some of it to my sons and then take the rest down to the cave and see if I can't sell it off, so I can get some more cool shit to show off for you guys. Anyway, once again, also I did purchase Atelier Yumiya. I was watching some gameplay of this, and it looks really freaking cool, so I wanted to give it a shot. I did want to try this game right here, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, I may try it, I may not try it. The Echoes of the End. I almost bought it, and I was like, no, let me watch some gameplay footage of it first. And I watched 3 different streamers throughout today. And it's basically just Forspoken meets Banisher's Ghost of New Eden meets She-Hulk. Dude, it's a stuck-up female protagonist that has a dumb, ignorant, slow brother that's always having to be saved by her. I can't do that again, dude. I'm so sick of the feminist man-bashing in video games. It's fucking old. And like every bit of video that I watch where she's just like, you're dumb. Why are you making these decisions? You're dragging me down. Don't you listen to anybody? How stupid can you be? It's just non-stop berating of her brother. And it's like, dude, I don't want my kids playing this shit. I really don't. I'm playing a game right now with a badass female protagonist, dude. I've played many other games with badass female protagonists that didn't have to sit there and fucking you know what I mean? Just all men are stupid and evil and blah 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 blah. Either way, I may still play it just so I can review it for the channel. I really don't want to spend the money on it because I don't really want to support the company because I don't like supporting that shit. But I may just, if I can find the time, I will try and bite the bullet for you guys and play the game so you guys can make an educated decision on whether you get it or not. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm judging you if you like the game. If you like the game, more power to you. I'm not knocking you in any way, shape, or form. Just from me and my personal beliefs, I can't do that because I don't want my sons thinking that that's what a man is supposed to do, is just sit there and be belittled and treated like trash and all that other stuff. And I can't support it. You know, they did it with Forspoken, and it really pulled me out of the immersion of the game, just because she was cursing like a drunken sailor, and just so negative and pessimistic. And you know, Banisher's Ghost of New Eden wasn't that bad with it. I did kind of like that game, but it was just very bland in the storytelling, and this game reminds me a lot of that. I swear, dude, I watched like a good solid hour of actual gameplay, dude, and every bit of it that I watched, it was just her bashing her brother in some way, shape, or form. And I was like, dude, I can't fucking do this, man. It's just so negative and whiny and complaining. I don't know. To end on a good note, Terminator 2D No Fate comes out in October. Super excited for that. And we'll try to do some Senua Saga this weekend as well. That game is very cool. Another awesome female protagonist. Love it. I can't get enough of that universe. I hope they do a third one. I really fucking do. This game doesn't look that bad. In my personal opinion, Sniper, I'll probably say that this is a better game over GTA 6 just because I'm not a huge fan of the GTA 6 Red Dead format. I don't know. It's been a long time since we've got a good James Bond game. So, on that note, I hope you guys have a fantastic, happy, wonderful, and safe Thursday evening. The weekend is coming up. Remember, if you guys are participating in the festivities that usually happen on the weekends, please do it responsibly. If you find yourself needing to travel, call a friend, call a family member, call an Uber. These people would much rather be pissed off at you at 2 o'clock in the morning from a phone call from you than a phone call from the corner or the hospital. I guarantee it. I've been in that position before. It fucking sucks. Even if you aren't participating in the festivities, and remember that other people are, and not everybody does it responsibly. So just be on the lookout, especially with it being closer to the end of the summer. People are going to be out and about, you know, trying to jam pack in their last bit of summer activities. Just pay attention. Get back home safely to your families. I know this is cheesy, and I know I say it a lot, but when you've lost a friend to a drunk driver, it fucking sucks. And I don't want to see any of your guys' families go through that. So I don't care how cheesy it sounds. I'm going to say it because I want you guys to get back home safely to your families. And so you guys can come back and watch the channel, if you know what I mean. Until next time, though, you guys have a fantastic and wonderful evening, and I will catch you guys later.